Not good enough. United lose the Europa League final to Tottenham Hotspur, a 1-0 narrow defeat, but it's an absolute disgrace, and we knew there was so much going into the game on the line for Manchester United. It was everything. It was our whole season all into one game. And listen, let's be honest, shameful. Tottenham get their first trophy in 17 years, but United on the day just did not turn up at all. A very sloppy performance, and ultimately from start to finish we didn't do enough to get the win. Tottenham were, listen, it could have went 50-50. I don't think there was one standout side. Tottenham got the lucky goal, but end the season's done. One more game left and then we can just forget about this. I mean, the fact that we don't have Europa League and we don't have any European competition probably is a benefit for United at this current moment. I don't think we had the resources. Yes, it would have given us money, but we just didn't have the resources to be in the Champions League. But that doesn't take away from the fact that today was nowhere near good enough. And some of these players have to have a hard look at this after there were so many poor performers in the team. I thought Bruno, Ahmad couldn't get into the game. Højlund struggled. The only player that did alright was probably Xerxes today, and he was on the pitch for about 15 minutes. I think Amorim got a lot wrong bringing on the subs in the time that he did, bringing on the subs. He should have brought them on way earlier. I mean, the first 45 I would have brought on some subs there. Again, 16th, we'll probably finish 17th because we'll lose to Villa on Sunday. 17th in the league, worst ever finish, and we're nowhere near to be. I mean, some of the performances today, Luke Shaw, absolutely disgraceful. Maguire, bit shaky. Like, the game did start off pretty nervous, to be fair. And we did struggle to get into it, and that was something that was evident throughout the game. Tottenham were a bit nervous, but they get the goal. And look at the goal. Listen, Dorgu is probably to blame. You look at Patrick Dorgu, he's short following the runner, but Dorgu's behind, so he should be able to follow him. But listen, this has a massive implications on the season for United next season. We won't be able to attract some of those players. We know Cunha will sign for United, but we don't know who else will sign now, whether that's Gyökeres. Probably does go to the lap now, because United, the name anymore, is not going to be enough to attract players, and that's ultimately what it is. I think, as I said, the game could have went either way. United had chances. Højlund should have scored. Great goal and clearance by Van de Ven. Then you had that Xerxes chance. You had that Shaw chance. You had the Garnacho chance. But Xerxes, for me, changed the game. And the fact that he is back so quick was a positive. But listen, today I thought defensively we just didn't do enough. And going forward, we didn't do enough. Bruno today, let's be honest, had a stinker. We needed all the players to rise, and there wasn't that one player who took the game by the scruff of the neck and ultimately put everything into the game to automatically get the win. There wasn't that one player that we seen step up, the Casemiros, the Brunos, the Maguires when you needed them. There just wasn't that moment. And Tottenham, listen, they played the game well, they defended well, they got the goal and they sat back, and ultimately United tried to penetrate for large parts of the game, but we just couldn't get involved. And yeah, Tottenham probably deserved the trophy. It's a frustrating performance. Onana again probably should do better on the goal. It's going to be a tough season, but as I said, not having Europa League is not, listen, or not being in Europe. You wanted to be in Europe, but look at it now in the position that we find ourselves in, 17th or 16th, rock bottom. 21 losses is it now this season. We've lost to a Tottenham Hotspur side who get their first trophy. The revenue's not there. We won't be able to attract players, and it just ends a torrid season. What has been for Manchester United. Spurs do, Tottenham do win things in their second season, but United were just not good enough on the day, and that's something that we have to look at. It's shame on the players and Amorim bottled it. It was the one performance where we had to show something for 90 minutes and we just couldn't turn up. They defended well, and they were the team that deserved to win. Ultimately, the goal, a very sloppy goal to concede. I mean, a cross into the box, and the crosses, United could not defend them all day. The amount of crosses were put into the box, we just could not defend. And listen, Son gets his trophy, and that's the one. I mean, that's not even a good thing that comes out of it, but a big occasion, big opportunity for Manchester United. We do not show why we are that team, and we're just not. Tottenham are the better side. Tottenham deserved to win, and you can see that they did. Like, The tactics were shocking though today. I thought the decision making from Amorim and the players on the pitch. Ultimately, Amorim could only do so much, and he was confident going into the game, but the players could not do anything on the pitch. And again, they've let us down. It's another season. Listen, we won 2 trophies in 2 seasons under Ten Hag. Another season trophyless. We go to 1 game a week now. We're watching Tottenham in Europe, Chelsea in Europe probably, Newcastle, and Manchester United will not be in any European competition. Massively frustrating. The season's done. Listen, I still think Amorim's the guy to take us forward. This just would have made the season a slightly bit better than what it is. It has been very poor already, but yeah, listen, not good enough. I think Onana today has to do better on the goal. Dorgu has to do better on the goal. Players that started, Ahmad, we couldn't get him into the game. Mount, couldn't get him into the game. Xerxes, when he came on, I thought he was alright. Hoyland, terrible. Like, so many poor performances. There wasn't one player. Ahmad, that was about it. He looked like he could do something, but large parts, pretty sloppy. Very, very poor. Amorim got it wrong. Disgraceful performance.